What if the first 60 minutes of your morning could lower your risk of diabetes? Without medication. Most people over 60 assume diabetes prevention starts in the kitchen. But what you do right after waking up may be just as powerful. Studies show that certain morning habits, like light movement, hydration, and even your exposure to sunlight, can directly influence your blood sugar control. Surprised? You're not alone. Many seniors skip these simple steps, not realizing how much they matter. If you care about your health after 60, this is a video you'll want to watch till the end. As we age, our metabolism slows down, muscle mass declines, and insulin sensitivity tends to decrease, making it easier for blood sugar levels to spike. That's why type 2 diabetes becomes more common after age 60. But what many don't realize is that prevention doesn't have to be extreme. It can begin with what you do every morning. Simple, consistent routines, done before breakfast, may help regulate glucose, improve energy levels, and support a healthier metabolic rhythm. For seniors, this means better control, less reliance on medications, and more active years ahead. Before coffee, before breakfast, before checking your phone, drink water. It may sound simple, even too simple. But this one act can be a powerful signal to your body's internal systems, especially your metabolism. After a full night's rest, your body enters a mild state of dehydration. That's normal. We lose water through breathing, sweating, and urine, even while asleep. But here's what many seniors don't know. Mild dehydration can make your blood thicker, causing glucose to become more concentrated. That spike, even if temporary, can increase stress on your pancreas, which is already working harder with age to maintain insulin balance. Drinking 1 to 2 glasses of room temperature water right after waking can help thin the blood slightly, support kidney filtration, and even trigger thermogenesis, a process where the body burns energy to warm the water to body temperature. This small energy use can help activate your metabolism for the day. A 2011 study in diabetes care found that people who drank more water throughout the day had a lower risk of developing hyperglycemia. It's not magic. It's about maintaining fluid balance so your body can transport glucose more efficiently. Some experts go further. They suggest adding a few drops of fresh lemon juice, not for a detox, but because citric acid may help slow down carbohydrate digestion. Others recommend a pinch of sea salt or trace minerals for those on diuretics or blood pressure meds, helping restore electrolyte balance safely. Still, plain water alone is a great baseline. And consistency matters more than complexity. So here's a tip. Before bed, place a full glass of water on your nightstand. Make it part of your nightly routine. That way, the first thing your eyes land on in the morning is a simple choice. A chance to care for your body before the day begins. It may not seem like much, but day after day, this small step helps your body do something big. Stabilize blood sugar naturally. For many seniors, mornings are quiet, slow, calm, and often sedentary. But a short burst of light movement right after waking may have powerful effects on blood sugar regulation. We're not talking about running a mile or lifting weights. Just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement, like stretching, walking, or Tai Chi, can make a big difference. When you move your muscles, especially large ones in the legs and hips, they begin to use glucose as fuel. This helps lower blood sugar levels naturally and reduces the demand on insulin. According to the American Diabetes Association, light exercise in a fasted state, meaning before eating breakfast, may increase insulin sensitivity throughout the day. In a study conducted on older adults with prediabetes, participants who walked slowly for 10 minutes before breakfast showed better glucose tolerance than those who remained seated. Why? Because physical movement activates GLUT4 transporters in muscle cells. These are like doors that open to allow glucose to enter the cells and be used as energy. The more you move, the more doors you open. The best part? You don't need equipment or a gym. Start with something as basic as a few stretches near your bed, or walk laps in your hallway or yard. Breathing deeply as you move can further improve oxygen flow and enhance the metabolic benefit. Over time, This habit can also help improve your balance, reduce stiffness, and boost circulation. Key benefits for seniors looking to maintain independence. So before you head to the kitchen, try giving your body a wake-up call through movement. It's one of the most natural and free ways to lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. You might think sunlight is only for vitamin D. But new research reveals it may also play a surprising role in blood sugar regulation, especially for seniors. Your body runs on a natural 24-hour clock called the circadian rhythm. This rhythm controls everything from hormone release to appetite to how well your cells respond to insulin. And guess what sets this internal clock? Light. More specifically, natural morning light. When you expose your eyes and skin to early sunlight, ideally within 30 minutes of waking, it sends a strong signal to your brain. It's daytime, let's get moving. This leads to a cascade of biological processes that regulate metabolism. Cortisol, the hormone that helps you wake up and mobilize energy, rises naturally. Melatonin, the sleep hormone, drops. Your digestion system prepares for food, and your insulin sensitivity increases. Studies from the University of Manchester and Harvard have shown that people with disrupted circadian rhythms, those who stay in dim light too long or are exposed to bright artificial light at night, tend to have poorer blood sugar control. Even shift workers and night owls have a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, partly due to this rhythm disruption. For seniors, getting sunlight early in the day may be one of the easiest, non-invasive ways to support metabolic health. All it takes is stepping outside or sitting by a bright window for 10 to 15 minutes. No sunglasses, no window tinting. Just natural daylight hitting your skin and retinas. And there's a bonus. Morning sunlight helps regulate sleep. Better sleep means lower inflammation, improved energy, and yes, better blood sugar regulation. So if you're having your morning water or stretching gently, consider doing it by a window, on your porch, or in your garden. Your body clock will thank you. And your pancreas might, too. For decades, we've heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that it should be eaten as soon as you wake up. But newer research suggests this may not be ideal for everyone, especially for older adults concerned about blood sugar. Delaying breakfast by just 60 to 90 minutes may give your body more time to stabilize hormones like cortisol and insulin. After waking, your cortisol naturally rises, a process known as the cortisol awakening response. This hormone helps you release stored glucose to start the day. Eating too soon while cortisol is still high can lead to exaggerated insulin spikes, which over time may reduce insulin sensitivity. In a study from the University of Tel Aviv, researchers found that delaying breakfast, while staying hydrated and active, helps subjects manage their glucose levels better throughout the day. This strategy mimics a form of gentle intermittent fasting, which has gained popularity for its potential benefits on insulin regulation and metabolic health. For seniors, this doesn't mean skipping breakfast entirely. Instead, it means allowing your body to wake up, hydrate, move, and align with your circadian rhythm before eating. During this time, you might enjoy water with lemon, herbal tea, or light stretching. Then when your hunger cues are clearer and your hormones have stabilized, breakfast can be more effective at fueling, not spiking, your system. Of course, if you take medication that requires food, consult your doctor. But for many older adults without such restrictions, simply waiting an hour may provide noticeable benefits. Think of it as giving your metabolism a warm-up lap before the main event. It's not about eating less. It's about eating at the right time for your body. Once it's time to eat, your first meal of the day plays a powerful role in how your blood sugar behaves for the rest of the day. And when it comes to diabetes prevention, what you eat may be just as important as when you eat it. A protein-rich breakfast helps stabilize blood glucose by slowing the absorption of carbohydrates. When protein is paired with fiber and healthy fats, it creates a steady energy release, avoiding the sharp glucose spikes that often come from high-carb breakfasts like toast, cereal, or sweet pastries. For seniors, the benefits go even further. Protein supports muscle maintenance, satiety, and immune function, all of which are critical as we age. But here's the key: Most older adults eat too little protein at breakfast, saving it for lunch or dinner. Shifting more protein to the morning may have metabolic advantages. Great breakfast options include scrambled eggs with vegetables, plain Greek yogurt with chia seeds and berries, a smoothie with protein powder, almond butter, and unsweetened soy milk, tofu stir-fry or tempeh if you follow a plant-based diet. In one clinical trial published in Obesity, participants who consumed 30 grams of protein at breakfast experienced lower blood sugar levels after meals and fewer cravings later in the day. You don't need to count grams obsessively. Just aim for a meal where protein is the main star, not the side dish. Avoid sugary drinks or refined carbs early in the day. They may give you quick energy but tend to trigger the crash and crave cycle that's especially dangerous for those at risk of insulin resistance. Start strong, with protein, and you'll likely feel more energized, focused, and balanced throughout your morning. Most people don't associate blood sugar with emotions, but they should. Mental stress can trigger a hormonal cascade that affects how your body handles glucose. That's why starting your day with mindfulness, deep breathing, or even a moment of gratitude may quietly help prevent blood sugar spikes. Here's how it works. When you wake up stressed, racing thoughts, urgent emails, worries about health or finances, your body produces more cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones tell your liver to release glucose into your bloodstream, as if preparing for danger. But if you're just sitting at the breakfast table, that extra glucose goes unused and stays in the blood, contributing to higher fasting levels. Mindfulness practices like meditation, prayer, journaling, or slow breathing can interrupt this stress loop. They activate the parasympathetic nervous system, sometimes called the rest and digest mode, which helps lower heart rate, reduce cortisol, and improve digestion and insulin response. You don't need to meditate for an hour. Even 5 minutes of stillness, positive reflection, or intentional breathing can shift your internal state. Seniors especially benefit, as these moments also support emotional well-being, memory, and resilience. For those who aren't sure where to begin, try this. Sit quietly with your eyes closed. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. Repeat 5 times. Then think of one thing you're grateful for, no matter how small. That small pause can reset your nervous system for the day ahead. This habit may not seem connected to diabetes, but science tells us stress hormones and blood sugar are deeply linked. Calm the mind, and you may calm the glucose too. It's become second nature. Wake up, reach for your phone, and scroll. Emails, news, messages, it's all there waiting. But if you're over 60 and concerned about blood sugar, this simple habit may be worth rethinking. Exposure to blue light from phones, tablets, or TV screens early in the morning may disrupt your circadian rhythm. Why does that matter? Because this rhythm helps regulate cortisol, melatonin, and insulin, all crucial for metabolic balance. Unlike natural sunlight, which gradually rises in intensity and contains a full light spectrum, blue light from screens hits your eyes suddenly and can confuse your body's sense of time. Studies from the National Institute of Health suggest that excessive early exposure to blue light may shift your internal clock later, leading to poorer sleep quality and increased risk of glucose intolerance. For seniors, whose circadian rhythms are already more fragile, this disruption can be even more pronounced. But it's not just about hormones. The psychological effects matter too. Checking messages or reading stressful news first thing in the morning can trigger anxiety, elevate cortisol, and kickstart emotional eating patterns, especially if breakfast follows immediately. Instead, try a screen-free first hour. Use that time to hydrate, move, get natural light, and prepare a mindful breakfast. Write your thoughts in a notebook, enjoy music, or spend quiet time with a pet or loved one. You may find that your mornings feel calmer, your focus sharper, and your cravings fewer. The goal isn't perfection. It's alignment. Start your day in a way that honors your body's natural rhythm, and your glucose may respond accordingly. If you're looking to prevent diabetes naturally, the key may lie in your morning routine. not in pills or extreme diets. Here are some safe, moderate steps you can try starting tomorrow. Point 1. Hydrate before anything else. Keep a glass of water on your nightstand and drink it before you even leave the bed. Point 2. Move gently. Do 5 to 10 minutes of light stretching, walking, or breathing exercises before breakfast. Point 3. Get natural sunlight. Open your curtains or step outside to sync your body clock and metabolism. Point 4. Wait to eat. If possible, give your body 60 to 90 minutes before your first meal to improve insulin sensitivity. Point 5. Prioritize protein. Choose breakfast options rich in protein, with minimal sugar or refined carbs. Point 6. Start calm. A moment of mindfulness, deep breathing, or gratitude can lower morning cortisol and stabilize glucose. Point 7. Screen-free first hour. Avoid phones or TV for the first hour. Choose connection with your body instead of screens. Try adding just one of these habits each week. Over time, they may build a foundation for better blood sugar control and more energized mornings. Your mornings are powerful. They can either quietly raise your risk for diabetes, or gently protect you from it. And the good news? You have the power to choose. If you found even one of these habits helpful, imagine the impact of combining just 2 or 3 into your daily routine. Small steps, done consistently, can lead to big changes, especially after 60. Have you already tried any of these morning rituals? Or do you have one that works well for you? We'd love to hear your experience in the comments below. And if you believe your health, and the health of someone you love, is worth protecting, don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe for more content made specifically for seniors like you. Your best mornings may still be ahead.